The conclusion is the very last paragraph of your essay. You're nearly done. Your goal here is to tie together your essay's main points, leaving your reader with a strong impression of your argument and why it matters. I'll walk you through a conclusion in 3 simple steps, with an example conclusion from our essay about Braille. Hi, I'm Jessica from Scribbr, here to help you achieve your academic goals. Step 1. Return to your thesis. In the first sentence of your conclusion, signal that the essay is coming to an end by returning to your overall argument. It's important to avoid direct repetition, so don't just copy your thesis statement here. Try to rephrase it in a way that shows how your essay has moved the thesis forward, like this. Braille paved the way for dramatic changes in the way blind people were treated and the opportunities available to them. Step 2. Review your main points. Next, remind the reader of the key points that you use to support your argument. Instead of simply summarizing each paragraph in turn, see if you can tie it all together in a sentence or two that shows the relationship between those points. So the points of this paragraph would be: reimagine existing reading systems, the willingness of sighted teachers to adapt to students' reality, and that Braille helped drive broader social changes in the status of blindness. Step 3. Show why it matters. To wrap up your conclusion, it's a good idea to zoom out and take a broader view of the topic. Consider the implications of your essay's argument. What does it add to understanding, or what new question does it raise? Do you have practical suggestions or predictions about what might happen next? Can your ideas also be applied to different contexts, or can you connect them to a broader debate or theme? Try to leave the reader with a lingering sense of interest in your topic, something like this. New accessibility tools provide practical advantages to those who need them, but they can also change the perspectives and attitudes of those who do not. There are some common mistakes that students make when writing a conclusion. Here are a few pitfalls to avoid. Don't include new evidence. It's okay to briefly mention related topics that you didn't cover in the essay. But any evidence or ideas that are essential to supporting your thesis should appear earlier in the essay, not in the conclusion. Don't undermine your argument. It can be tempting to say things like, "This is just one approach among many. There are good arguments on both sides of this issue. There's no clear answer to this problem." But these phrases make your point sound uncertain or confused. Even if you've explored several different points of view, your own position should come across clearly and confidently. And here's a bonus tip. For a stronger conclusion, avoid generic concluding phrases like "to sum up," "in conclusion." These phrases aren't forbidden, but they can make your writing sound weak. So it's better to jump right into your conclusion. And that's it. You've written a whole essay. Before you submit your piece of hard work, make sure you take a final look at your essay and revise it when necessary. If you need any help, Scribbr's editors are always here to help. You can always revisit this playlist if you need a little pick-me-up. Hope to see you soon!